Oh, okay.
I inspired him.
Yeah, absolutely. The energy was there.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah. I'm going to do it too. See, stop too. Just for a minute. Like that should have been in a food commercial also. What's going on?
Actually, you got to sell it in a Kroger barbecue.
Yeah, we're
You're all set.
we're at the mercy of whatever happens. Yeah. I might be going to Ultra Beauty or something.
I'm going all beauty too, probably for different reasons.
Could be.
Please, God, fix me. Fix my face.
I need product right now. Yeah, right now.
He's putting his headset on now. Gary's showing him how to use it.
Guys, I just made a deal with Dole.
The orange juice keeps making me look like jaundice. I need something else.
That's the reason why I need the orange. I want you to be the banana.
Hey, Georgia, how about I torture you some more? And everybody can see both of us.
See? I told you, that's why I need to go to all to do it. It's good, right? It's
That's like a tree you got a path and you see all the different experiences. That's what that is. You're proud. You were in a food commercial. Was it? What was what? Well, from my experience, they pick your name. Oh, me? Oh, I went to the stores. Yeah. So I
was telling her.
yeah, that's I'm a grocery guy.
I said, you want a grocery store?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I think it's yours. Wait, down.
Yeah.
That's your one. Almost 30 years in the business. I have not been in a food commercial. I don't know, like moments have. Usually something happens, you end up in one of their
Yeah, pause it and it'll stay there forever. Huh? Okay, listen. The booth says that they can hear us over the camera's microphones. So I just instructed Mike and our other cameraman, Ethan, that you're going to do the talking, and unless you ask us specifically to respond to it, we're not going to say it. Well, then you're just going to have to play with it like any other line in. How much did you get of it? Hey, this is why I wanted that logo. I know you. I don't know, but they do. So when we chatter back and forth on the intercom, they can overhear it on the camera. Right now, I'm looking at the, I'd have to toggle through a menu, and I'd rather not do that 5 minutes out.
Hello, I'm Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. Welcome to the Miss Wheelchair USA pageant, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. Ohio is so proud to be the permanent host of this annual competition for women with disabilities that impair their mobility. This event not only celebrates the beauty, the confidence, and individuality of the contestants, but it also raises money for the nonprofit Dane Foundation. The foundation provides quality of life items, such as cleaning products, personal care items, and clothing to people with physical and developmental disabilities. As a state, we are committed to making inclusion a reality. That's why one of my first acts as governor was to sign an executive order establishing Ohio as a disability inclusion state and model employer for individuals with disabilities. We continue to make progress, and this competition is a positive example as a celebration of women with disabilities. We wish all the contestants the best of luck as they share their stories, advocate for causes, and encourage others to do their part to make a difference in their own communities. We're very proud of all of you.
She said we're much too different, we're from two separate worlds, and he admitted she was partly right. But in his heart's defense he told her what they had in common was strong enough to bond them for life. He said, look behind your own soul, and the person that you see just might remind you of me. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I feel, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Now she could hardly argue with his pure and simple logic, but logic never could convince a heart. She had always dreamed of loving someone more exotic, but he just didn't seem to fit the part. So she searched for greener pastures, but never could forget what he whispered when she left. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I feel, I cry, and I know you do the
this year's national finalists competing for the 30th anniversary crown.
Competing for Miss Wheelchair USA, Miss Wheelchair Arizona, USA.
Hello. I have the honor of presenting Glamour and Grace, Heather Tomko, reigning queen of 2018 of Miss Wheelchair USA, Pennsylvania. My name is Carmen Lucia Gonzalez. I am Miss Wheelchair, Arizona, USA. My platform statement is mobility is a right, not a privilege. Thank you.
Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, USA.
Good evening. My name is Amanda Parazo, and I'm Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, USA. I have the privilege to honor Cara Vargo tonight. Cara, she demonstrates the courage, resilience, and grace that continue to inspire women across the country today. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Wheelchair Oklahoma, USA.
Glamour and Grace is Beryl Patroon, our very first Miss Wheelchair USA. She has inspired decades of women after her to show their purpose of possibilities through pageantry. My name is Amy Tisdale, and my platform is Fast Forward Through Science and Strength.
Please welcome Miss Wheelchair North Carolina, USA.
Miss Wheelchair USA 2022. Sarah is not only a beautiful artist who paints breathtaking works of art using only her mouth, but she is an accomplished author, model, and motivational speaker. Through her platform, Cultivating Creative Confidence, Sarah empowers others to embrace who they are. The confidence does not determine your life circumstances. I am Camille Faith Scott, Miss Wheelchair North Carolina USA 2026. My platform is Rolling into Inclusion, creating accessible spaces, fashion, and opportunity for all. Me and Sarah will work together to make sure that inclusion and confidence is important. Thank you.
Next up, Miss Wheelchair Maryland, USA.
Glamour and Grace is Yvette Hutchins, Miss Wheelchair USA 2014. Yvette has century of new possibilities for women with disabilities and shows true purpose in advocacy for beauty and strength. My name is Erica Christian, and I am Miss Wheelchair Maryland 2026. My platform is expanding community access by eliminating financial barriers for adults with disabilities. Thank you.
Competing for Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio, USA.
Hi guys, my name is Izzy Foss and my platform is social media and its effects on individuals with disabilities and their mental health. Glamour and Grace is Lena Petz, a previous Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA winner, whose title reflected the strength and spirit of Ohio. I'm honored to continue representing our state through pageantry, purpose, and possibilities. I'm Izzy Foss, Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio USA.
And competing for the Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Prize. Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Minnesota.
Glamour and Grace is Miss Wheelchair USA Sarah Harvey 2009. Throughout her reign, Sarah worked to increase awareness of disabilities on college campuses and to get accessibility changes made so everyone can be there and go to school. She is now shining as a wife, mother of two, and a healthcare professional. I'm Jen Onsom from Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Minnesota, and my platform is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Thank you.
Miss Wheelchair USA All from Wisconsin.
Good evening. Glamour and Grace, that is the person that I get to introduce tonight, the former Miss Wheelchair USA, Madeline Delp. Through her platform, she lived no boundaries, whether it was an academic adventure, being a TikTok star, being a model, learning to ballroom dance. She did it all, and she created those opportunities for others. My name is Amy Bliley, Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin USA, and my platform is Education is the Doorway to Change.
Next up, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Good evening. My name is Danielle Shepard. I am Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star representing Shreveport, Louisiana. And I would like to honor the former Miss Wheelchair USA 2013, Ashley Lundville, for her advocacy in disability rights and accessibility. She has used her platform to promote inclusion and public awareness. We love you, Ashley.
Next up, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Louisiana.
Glamour and Grace is beautifully embodied by Sylvia Longmire, Miss Wheelchair USA 2016, a veteran, an accessible travel writer, and a passionate disability advocate. She has dedicated her life to empowering others through her strength, resilience, and unwavering determination. Her platform, amongst her other accomplishments, her platform focused on ensuring that children who had parents with disabilities had the equal opportunity to be kids, succeed, discover their purpose, and explore unlimited possibilities through education. I am Jamie Duplichan. My platform is Let the Butterfly Emerge, embracing risk for a life of quality and independence.
The next contestant to be the Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star is from Iowa.
Grace is Michelle Smith, 2019. Her purpose was to help those with disabilities not give up despite your challenges. Her platform was Never Give Up. My name is Patty Strong. My platform is Service Dogs Lead to Confidence and Independence.
Our next Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star is from Ohio.
Glamour and Grace is Rayanne Lindsay. Rayanne is not only beautiful, but she is very dedicated to be an advocate for people with disabilities. Rayanne is also employed by Vanderbilt University. She has a degree in social work, and her process is to be the advocate for people with disabilities. But her platform was inclusive playgrounds are for everyone. And I am Diana Warren, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Ohio, and my platform is the impact of a positive attitude.
The next contestant will be the Miss Wheelchair USA. It's from the great state of Texas.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Kenda Felker, and my beautiful friend, Miss Erica Myron, displays glamour, grace, pageantry, and possibilities. Her platform of Paint Your Mental Health is still alive and well today. She's also added exercise, which inspired my platform of improving your mental health through peace, love, and acceptance.
Our next Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star is from South Carolina.
Glamour and Grace is Danny Rice. Danny Rice's platform is to have more people with disabilities in media. Her mission is to make sure to get people with disabilities in the face of entertainment. I am Melissa Adams, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Stars, and my platform is love, unconditional love, to put every animal you can see in the shelters into a loving home.
And our final contestant competing to be the Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star is from Alabama.
Good evening, I'm Michelle Miller. She is Glamour, she is Grace. She's Miss Wheelchair USA 2324, Fannie Pierce, who uses her platform of peer mentoring to create limitless possibilities. My platform is building boundless playgrounds because everyone deserves to play without limits.
These ladies will leave Ohio wearing a national crown celebrating the Miss Wheelchair USA organization's 30th anniversary.
Leading these women this year from Delaware is our reigning Miss Wheelchair USA, Amy Simonson.
Hey guys, help me kick off the 30th anniversary celebration by welcoming our hosts, Brooke Taylor and Jeremy Parsons.
Thank you. Good evening. Thank you so much, Amy. It is great to be here. Welcome to a very extraordinary celebration of pageantry, purpose, and possibilities.
30 years of celebrating glamour, grace, community service, and opening doors for hundreds of women with disabilities. Tonight, we have 3 crowns to signify that 30 years of the Miss Wheelchair USA organization.
Jeremy, this is my 12th year. It's hard to believe of being here as part of Miss Wheelchair USA. And you've been a host for the past 7 years. It's so great to be back here with you again, all of us together for this special year.
You're looking great too. Love the pink. We didn't even coordinate this, but it worked. It's good to be back with you. Hard to believe it has been a year since we met this wonderful lady and watched her win that title of Miss Wheelchair USA. Amy, let's talk to you. What have you been up to over the past year?
A lot of travel. Got to go to a lot of really cool places. do a lot of photo shoots and got to meet a lot of really, really incredible people, as well as work with the Dane Foundation to help them with everything that they've been working on.
What would you say would be one of the highlights of the past year for you as Miss Wheelchair USA?
So there's two. So the first one would have to be being featured in Uniquely You magazine, which was probably top of my career for photography. And then MC Salon and Saw actually did a gallery with all of my work. So that's been really awesome as well.
Very cool. You've been busy and you're doing great work, and we'll be hearing and seeing more from Amy's year of service throughout this weekend of competition, and she'll be sharing about many opportunities that she's had during her year and what the new winners are going to have to look forward to over the next year.
Looking forward to hearing more from Amy this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Wheelchair USA, once again, 2025, 2026, Amy Simonson. For the past 30 years, the Miss Wheelchair USA crown has consistently served as a catalyst for women to be leaders of inclusion and advocacy while being examples of glamour and grace.
And tonight is not only a competition and pageant celebration, but we are celebrating 30 years of pageantry, purpose, and possibilities for the Miss Wheelchair USA program. Very excited about that 30-year mark.
We have some wonderful memories to share, messages from previous winners, and of course the pageant competitions that will ultimately lead to the crowning of 3 national winners this weekend. Welcome to everyone here in our studio audience tonight, and to everyone watching from all over the world on our NWUSA TV Live on YouTube and our backstage show that is simulcasting on Facebook Live now.
There's so much going on, so many ways to watch. We are glad that you're here. The Miss Wheelchair USA organization is very active on social media all year long, and especially, of course, during this competition week. And while you're watching the show, be sure to reach out on social media. Let us know where you're watching us from and who you are rooting for here tonight.
Participation on social media is an intricate part of the Miss Wheelchair USA program. Contestants are required to provide content as part of their participation score, accumulating points from the time they win their state or regional title until tomorrow night.
Social media participation requirements have added an interactive component for the audience to support their favorite contestant during their reign. Now, the finalists also have a chance to expand their reach and their message. Aside from social media, the Glamour Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award is one way everyone can participate in the pageant right now.
So you are the judge for your Glamour Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award winner. Every contestant has a chance to win this title tomorrow night. There is only one People's Choice Award winner, however, chosen from amongst our Miss Teen, Miss Wheelchair USA, and Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star contestants. So to vote for your favorite, you can scan the QR code on the screen and vote for your favorite there, or if you're not a scanner, other ways are to vote by visiting one of our websites at thedanefoundation.org or MissWheelchairUSA.org and click the link on the homepage. On social media, use the link tree connection.
All kinds of ways to get connected and to be a part of it. There's plenty of time to still cast that vote. Each vote is a $5 donation that benefits Project ELF. You can vote as many times as you like. There's no limit at all, so get voting. Your $5 donation supports the Dane Foundation and especially Project ELF. And to tell you some more about Project ELF, it traditionally serves 700 plus individuals with disabilities and their families each and every year during the Christmas holiday season.
And the Dane Foundation is celebrating a milestone this year as well, with 20 years of providing for the unique needs of individuals with physical and developmental disabilities, their families, and caregivers. The main focus is providing quality of life items like those not provided by insurance or other supports like food stamp card. Things like toilet paper, shampoo, cleaning products, hygiene items, and more.
Project ELF not only provides those quality of life items for those with disabilities in need, but at least one Christmas wish is met for each person, and then at Christmas, every member of the family is served. It's an incredible program, and voting for that Glamour Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award has been open for a couple of weeks. It's going to continue until halftime of tomorrow's competition. Now remember, while you're supporting your favorite contestant, you're also helping other individuals with physical and developmental disabilities served by the Dane Foundation.
An update on the current standings was Miss Wheelchair North Carolina USA Camille Scott first, closely followed by Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Diana Warren and Miss Wheelchair Arizona USA. So if your favorite contestant is not one of those front runners, this is your time. You've got to get voted. You still have time to help her win this award.
We're going to give you a few minutes to vote right now with the QR code or however else you want to do it. We'll take a first quick short commercial break. We'll be right back to introduce you to our judges panel, and then the competition begins. Stay tuned to Miss Wheelchair USA. Let's have a round of applause.
At 2 Men and a Truck, we'll treat you and your belongings like we treat our own grandmas. Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
Welcome back to an exciting year of competition at Miss Wheelchair USA. Miss Teen, Wheelchair USA, and Miss Wheelchair USA All-Stars Unrotated.
And I'm Jeremy Parsons, and the competition we're about to start. First up, we want to introduce you to the people who will be selecting the 3 national winners that will be crowned this year at Miss Wheelchair USA. I have judged in the past. I don't envy this job they have ahead of them tonight, especially when it comes to the All-Stars.
Yeah, let's meet tonight's judges for Miss Wheelchair USA. Important job, award-winning author and film producer Matthew D. Hunt. Welcome.
Hey! Give us a wave, Matthew, so we know who you're winning.
Thank you for being here. Cuyahoga Falls Fire Chief Chris Martin. Welcome. Thank you for being a judge this evening. Not an easy day, she said to hear.
Positivity queen and influencer extraordinaire, Mrs. Alicia Crimmins. Hey, Alicia. Publisher of the Unique magazine, Mr. Rick Miller. Hi, Rick. Singer-songwriter and advocate, Chris Hendricks. From the management team of Giant Eagle, Michael Eves. And podcast host, Terry Cashram. Hey, Terry. One more time, please welcome all of our judges. Big round of applause, everybody.
We also want to acknowledge our auditor this evening, very important job, Miss Sarah Conway. She is working hard completing the interview scores from earlier today.
That's right, and earlier today, all of our national finalists were judged in 2 competitions. They were the private and round-robin interviews. In these 2 competitions, judges have an opportunity to talk directly with contestants, ask questions, discuss information that they have submitted in their national portfolios. Interview competitions are so important while fulfilling the role of a Miss Wheelchair USA and that of the Miss Wheelchair USA All-Stars. The ladies are often doing podcasts, doing TV shows, radio, news interviews, so being comfortable and prepared to answer questions and to speak professionally is expected, and maybe part of the looks either you're very good or
Well, it is one thing when you're actually in it and you don't know what's being asked, being grateful under pressure. These ladies are being given the award.
They do a very, very good job.
And one of the reasons that the women here tonight are the national finalists is that they all have had the ability throughout the year to share their personal stories and the challenges as well of living with disabilities while encouraging others at the same time toward awareness, acceptance, and understanding. They have taken their storms and turned them into stories that change lives, empower, and support others around the globe.
Yeah, needless to say, picking just the winners in these 3 competitions this weekend, it's not going to be easy. We're going to take a quick break, get our contestant set, and we'll be right back with our first phase of competition. Stay tuned to Miss Wheelchair USA. Good job, guys. Let's keep up the applause every
The pageant world hosts more than 5,000 pageant competitions, but only 2 for women with mobility impairing disabilities. With the traditional spirit of pageantry in mind, Ms. Wheelchair USA recognizes that all women, despite any disability, can be glamorous and can exhibit self-confidence in personal, professional, and public life. Ms. Wheelchair USA has been going and growing since 1997. Founded by Lottery Lockard, she believes that glamorous pageantry can include all women, and by providing a stage like Miss America and other well-known beauty pageants, she has led the charge for women with disabilities to garner opportunities for themselves while uniquely staging disability awareness and understanding. The Ms. Wheelchair USA pageant is presented by the Dane Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, and is supported by cash and prize donations, organizational and corporate sponsorships, contestant entry fees, and volunteer services. In the beginning, the pageant was only for Ohioans, but success encouraged its expansion to the national competition of today. Titles are won at a state, regional, and national levels. Ladies must be 18 years old, but there is no age limit or marital status requirement. Unlike other disability-based pageants, contestants must have a mobility issue, but may also have use of their legs. The Ms. Wheelchair USA program does not discourage ability, but instead celebrates the individuality of the women who wear the MWUSA crowns. Competitors start by entering an application package, which is judged, resulting in state and regional winners. Title holders then compete with other national finalists in a 10-day event held each July in Northeast Ohio. The national title holder is crowned following a week of activities, learning sessions, press appearances, rehearsals, and 3 nights of live on-stage production numbers and competitions. Contestants compete in private and round-robin interviews, platform and marketing speeches, appear in evening wear, and answer questions on the spot from community and celebrity judges. Ms. Wheelchair USA provides a national platform for women with disabilities to exhibit their own kind of glamour while encouraging and informing the viewers and all of those involved. The winners of Ms. Wheelchair USA reign in service. In addition to their own platforms, participants are involved with the Dane Foundation and Ms. Wheelchair USA's 4 national tenants. Ms. Wheelchair USA wins a national speaking and appearance tour and management contract. Of course, there is a custom-designed crown, banner, and a prize package of gifts, gadgets, and opportunities. Some subscribe to the theory that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. According to the Ms. Wheelchair USA organization, beauty is found amongst women with disabilities that have overcome unforeseen obstacles, yet continue to offer help, encouragement, and understanding. They not only care for themselves, but believe that turning their personal storms into stories can and will impact the world in a unique way. Glamour, community service, self-confidence, a celebration of the achievements of women with disabilities. This is Ms. Wheelchair USA. To become a contestant, sponsor, or volunteer, contact Ms. Wheelchair USA headquarters today.
Welcome back to Ms. Wheelchair USA. I'm your host here, your law Jeremy Carson, and we are ready to begin the first phase of the competition, the platform speech competition. The judges will be listening closely to what the contestants have to say about a community issue that is important to them.
Now, community service and responsibility is an integral part of the Ms. Wheelchair USA program. As state and regional title holders, contestants must be actively involved with their platform issues. This competition is designed to show us which contestant is most ready to move her platform into a national arena and who is the best qualified to promote Ms. Wheelchair USA and the mission of the Dane Foundation.
Judges are looking for the contestants' overall presentation style, message, and their commitment and knowledge of the issue they chose. This competition is 30% of the contestants' preliminary score.
Tonight's platform competition is being brought to you by CareStar. Let's get started with our first contestant.
Here we go. Our first competitor's platform is Mobility is a Right. Welcome, Ms. Wheelchair Arizona USA, Carmen Lucia Gonzalez.
Good evening. My name is Carmen Lucia Gonzalez, and I am Miss Wheelchair Arizona USA. My platform is Mobility is a Right, not a privilege. The hidden cost of inaccessibility. Inaccessibility is often inaccessibility is often systemic, not accidental. Compliance does not equal true access. There is technical and versus functional disability. Functional, like a functional bathroom. And There's times when I go to the bathroom, for example, and it's technically accessible, but it's not functional accessible, and we go through that a lot. That's an example of something that's often overlooked in our society. When accessibility fails, participation disappears. I know a lot of people that have avoided going outside because of all the barriers they have to experience just to go through to see their friend. If I want to see my friend, I live in central Tucson. If I want to see my friend who's in a home, I have to take a certain medical car service. And if they're not there, that barrier that stops me from wanting to go and see her, it makes it more difficult in the Arizona heat. That's one example. My friend is also triplegic. She wants to go through the door. She can't because there's no button. There isn't a button there. That's another barrier that stops her from going through anywhere. So my story is that I've lived with MS for 37 years. I was 7 years old. Mobility has been with me with the wheelchair for 8 years. I'm ambulatory. The impact that I can do is accessibility. The impact is that accessibility affects whether I can travel, participate, and belong. Visibility creates change. Make this disability visible, and we can demand accessibility by creating change. Economic development is a big deal because it's about our future. Everyone is temporarily abled. This society is built on ability on the temporarily abled, those that can climb up the stairs, those that can go up the stairs if the elevator is broken. We don't have an option of that. If you were to get older, when you get older, if you're blessed to get older, you're gonna have to use that ramp to go up and use the cane or a wheelchair. People, it's just, no one here is exempted from this important subject, this important humanity. My motto, mobility being a right. I mean, you cannot access society if you physically cannot access it. You can't participate in society if you physically cannot access it. And that's a straight fact. My name is Carmen Lucia Gonzalez. This is my platform statement. And mobility is a right, not a privilege. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Wheelchair, Arizona, USA, Carmen Lucia Gonzalez. Next up, Access in Action is the platform of our next top finalist, Ms. Wheelchair, Pennsylvania, USA, Amanda Parison. Please welcome Amanda.
Thank you and good evening. Again, my name is Amanda Parison, and my platform is Access in Action. Educating communities and redefining disability through visibility and education. Accessibility is about much more than ramps and automatic doors. It's about creating communities where every person has the opportunity to succeed, be independent, and feel belong. As both a wheelchair user and an occupational therapist and an assistant professor, I have experienced accessibility from two perspectives. From the person professionally who I've been for the last 16 years and personally since a random shooting that left me with a spinal cord injury 5 years ago. In 2021, I quickly realized that the greatest barriers I would face were not always physical. Often they were unnecessary obstacles created by inaccessible buildings, outdated assumptions, or a lack of understanding. The world makes us feel like we're the problem when it's the world that is the problem. Education, my platform, Access in Action, is overarching of a program that I started in Philly called Ramp Up Philly, which creates change through education, collaboration, and advocating through the community. Ramp Up Philly is a program that I started with collaboration with Visit Philadelphia, a tourism, the main tourism organization within Philadelphia, who are helping to supply portable ramps to the Old City neighborhood of Philadelphia. And our goal is to expand this from just one neighborhood to other neighborhoods in Philadelphia so that we can create accessibility and improve inclusion for all. And part of Ramp Up Philly not only does that incorporate increasing access, but increasing signage, increasing visibility of this access. For example, there's many coffee shops within my neighborhood, but none of them are accessible. But one cafe purchased a portable ramp, and now I'm always able to go there and get my favorite latte, and it's the only place in my neighborhood that I can go to without requiring assistance to get into the door. And the signage is just the additional component to Ramp Up Philly and how I'm going to create access for more than just Philadelphia. My goal is to create access in other cities beyond Philadelphia and throughout the country as Miss Wheelchair USA. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania USA, Amanda Caruso. Miss Wheelchair Oklahoma USA, Amy Tisdale is here now to tell us how fast forward can change a life.
What do an NFL play clock and strokes have in common? 40 seconds. An NFL team has 40 seconds to snap the ball before they're penalized with a delay of game penalty. In the US, every 40 seconds, someone has a stroke, which means before this timer runs out, someone will have a stroke. On October 10th, 2021, that someone was me. I had a massive stroke sitting in my living room watching an NFL game, and it wasn't the football game that caused the stroke. But thankfully, my husband recognized the signs because he had been taught the signs. This is what caused me to create Fast Forward from Signs to Street. I start out by teaching the signs Be Fast, the acronym for recognizing signs of a stroke. And then I educate communities, businesses, individuals on what they can do to recognize signs, and beyond that, support survivors and caregivers and others with disability. I empower other survivors and people with disability by sharing my story and showing them there is life beyond disability. I just had someone in the last 2 weeks message me and tell me because I shared my story, she had hope for the future. That right there is why I do what I do. That's why Fast Forward is here. Fast Forward exists because every second matters. Every survivor matters. Every life matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Wheelchair Oklahoma USA, Amy Tisdale. Next up, Camille Scott, Wheelchair North Carolina USA, is here to tell us how we will be rolling into inclusion. Please welcome Camille.
Good evening, judges and guests. First off, I would like to start by telling my story. I was born with a rare condition called arthrogryposis. During delivery, the doctors broke both of my legs and one of my arms. They told my parents I would never breathe on my own, communicate, or leave the hospital alive. But God had another plan. After 2.5 months in the intensive care unit, I went home on a ventilator, trach, feeding tube, and round-the-clock nursing care. For the first 6 months of my life, I didn't make a single sound. Then one day, I let out a faint whimper, and that little voice became strong enough to sing the national anthem at the night's baseball game. Now, I might be in a wheelchair, but I don't let that stop me. I rolled down several runways, modeled in fashion shows, and was crowned the queen of the 2024 Cotillion Debutante Ball. I do not let my disability define me. In fact, I like to call it a durability. This is the foundation of my platform, rolling into inclusion, creating accessible spaces, fashion, and opportunity for all. I want others to know that they can do anything that they put their mind to, regardless of any limitation or disability. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wheelchair North Carolina, USA, Camille Scott. Expanding community access by eliminating financial barriers is Miss Wheelchair Maryland, USA, Amber Stewart.
Assume that disabled individuals stay home due to depression and lack of desire, but that is simply not true. The real barriers are mostly pain or financial inability to attend career events, cultural experiences, and educational opportunities. As Miss Wheelchair USA, I will partner for interaction by partnering with state legislators, event organizers, and disability organizations to implement two key solutions. Here is event waivers and price emissions for each able adult living below the poverty level. No one should miss out on life simply because of cost or the need for support. I will promote this message aggressively through no presentations, workshops, churches, or community events across the nation, sharing my testimony as a 35-year-old woman with psychomuscular atrophy type 1 who has outlived every medical prediction by Eli's amazing grace. Working with the J Foundation, I will advocate for policy changes, create awareness campaigns using my Sassy Sally series, and real partnerships with businesses and churches to implement disability and caregiver support. Working together my voting and beautiful story shows that young limitations and creates purpose and beauty. I feel it's aimed that beauty by ensuring every adult with a disability can fully participate in their communities. Together, we will break barriers, celebrate resilience, and build a more inclusive America. One community event, one policy change, and one transformed life at a time. I am ready to serve as a passionate professional and faith-driven citizen for this cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mary Stewart, Miss Wheelchair, Maryland, USA. All right, our last presentation comes from a member of our teen program. Please welcome Izzy Foss to tell you about her platform, the impact of social media on teens' mental health. Welcome, Izzy.
Good evening, everyone. Have you ever looked at social media and thought, wow, everyone else has their life together? Because I have. And I remembered they're probably taking their 15th selfie while I'm still trying to figure out how to get my wheelchair through a doorway without hitting the frame. Trust me, it happens more often than I'd like to admit. My name is Izzy, and I'm honored to serve as Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio, USA. My platform focuses on the effects of social media on the mental health of teens with disabilities. Like most teenagers, I have spent time scrolling online and comparing myself to other people. I see perfect pictures, perfect outfits, perfect smiles, and perfect lives. But here's the thing. None of us is living a highlight reel. What we see online is often someone's best moment, not their hardest one. Yet when we compare our everyday lives to everyone else's perfect moments, it can leave us feeling anxious, isolated, or like we're somehow falling behind. As a teen with a disability, those feelings can be even stronger. There were times when I wondered why I didn't see more people who looked like me living the kind of life I dreamed about. Questioned whether people would only see my disability before they saw me. These thoughts can chip away at your confidence and even affect your mental health. That's why my platform is so important to me. I want teens with disabilities to know they are not alone. I want them to know that their worth isn't measured by likes, followers, or filtered photos. It's not measured by their character, their resilience, and their unique gifts they bring to the world. Because confidence isn't found in a filter. It's found in the courage to be unapologetically yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Izzy, Boss, and that completes our platform presentation.
All right, we're going to give contestants and those judges a quick minute to regroup. We'll be right back with our next competition right here at Wheelchair USA.
Like we treat our own grandmas.
Here we go!
Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
Okay, that was quick. Judges, we got it together. Welcome back to the 30th anniversary show of Miss Wheelchair USA, Glamour, and Grace. This year, a new competition was designed to showcase women who competed in the pageant in the past, placed in the top 5, or won multiple awards, and have continued to serve the pageant and the Danny Foundation, even though they may not have won the national title. The first Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star competition was launched in January, and 12 ladies meeting those qualifications were invited to compete in the pageant meets apprentice style competition.
All-Star contestants began their competition activities weeks ago, working in teams to develop marketing campaigns and executing fundraising activities. Really fascinating. There are 9 All-Star contestants still in the running for the All-Star crown.
Tonight, you will see 4 teams of All-Stars presenting an overview of their fundraising activity, as well as presenting the marketing campaigns they collectively developed to increase visibility, sponsorship, and participation in the Miss Wheelchair USA system, as well as supporting the Danny Foundation.
Judges will be scoring the teams and giving each participant an individual score for their part in the presentation and challenge.
All right, so let's begin. As we move forward, we welcome the Danny Dolls and their marketing presentation. Big round of applause for the Danny Dolls. And as said, I'm back. The first presentation is by the Crown Connection Marketing Group. Please welcome All-Stars from Ohio, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Texas. Here we go.
Wheelchair USA All-Star from Texas.
Hi, my name is Melissa Adams. I'm Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from South Carolina.
Good evening, my name is Danielle Shepard. I'm Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star representing Shreveport, Louisiana.
Good evening, I'm Diana Warren and I'm Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star representing Ohio.
We are the Crown Connections group, and let me tell you, the call to return to Miss Wheelchair USA is a rush like no other. The confidence it gives you, the sharing your story, your advocacy, and as thrilling as this competition is, and it is thrilling, it's the late night talks that we have, it's the moments between rehearsals, it's just the immediate understanding between contestants that you don't have to explain your aggressions or your hurts or your pains. Everybody just gets it. There are women out there that are rolling through life just wondering if their advocacy even matters. They need Miss Wheelchair USA just like we all did. Visit MissWheelchairUSA.org and become a contestant. It'll be the greatest decision that you ever made, I promise.
Doesn't this sound just like Miss Wheelchair USA? The honor of being Miss Wheelchair USA is a great honor and the highest position that you get in this pageant. Miss Wheelchair USA is part of everything that is great. This means that you're in, oh my gosh, I gotta use the word. Yeah. That you're brave, and that you're resilient, you stay positive, she is empathetic and wants to help others, she carries herself with grace, she is strong, she is loyal, she inspires. All of those are characteristics of Miss Wheelchair USA.
Donations are the lifeblood of the Dane Foundation, turning compassion into direct action. Every contribution, no matter the size, allows the foundation to continue its mission of serving those who need it the most. Founding critical programs, providing essential resources, and creating opportunities that would not exist otherwise. Without the generosity of donors, this work simply wouldn't be possible. Your donation is more than a gift. It's an investment in hope, in progress, and in the people and the cause the Dane Foundation was created to protect and uplift.
I am so excited to have been invited to be back to compete for the Miss Wheelchair USA All-Stars. When I competed in the Nationals, it opened up so many wonderful opportunities for me. I want to see these opportunities to continue, not only for myself, but for all the contestants. But I encourage individuals and businesses to sponsor and become half of the Miss Wheelchair USA and the Dane Foundation so that they can keep on going to educate and support. The Dane Foundation helps support individuals with physical and developmental disabilities. They provide them with quality items that they cannot afford on their own, that insurances, food stamps does not cover. So we need help, and there's so many different ways that you can help become a sponsor to keep this wonderful organization going. The Dane Foundation also does awareness programs, and one of them is Understanding You. What they do is we go out and try to get schools to bring as many kids as they can and let them see what it's like to be in a wheelchair for the day. They have an opportunity to spend the day in a chair, how to get through doorways, bathrooms, how they're going to dress themselves, cook. And then we also have setups that some of the ones that can drive, we show them what it's like to drive in a wheelchair. And then we also let them know that there's sports opportunities. And I was a bowler, so I had the opportunity to teach them how to bowl from a wheelchair. The other awareness program is, of course, the Miss Wheelchair USA, to promote all of us women, our glamour, our confidence, and our community service. So I encourage you to please go to www.thedanefoundation.org and become a sponsor to help us out so that we can keep this program going. On behalf of myself and my All-Star team, we thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies. Well done. Thank you, Melissa, Danielle, and Diana, the All-Stars who made up the Crown Connection team, led by Kenda Felker, Miss Wheelchair USA, All-Star participants.
All right, the Dane Dolls are up next with their team's marketing presentation. Please welcome the All-Stars from Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Louisiana, and Alabama.
Throughout history, words have changed lives. From Emmeline Pankhurst's Freedom or Death speech to Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream to Ronald Reagan's Mr. Gorbachev, break down this wall. Words create action, action creates change. Let your words be part of that change. Good evening. I'm Michelle Miller, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, Alabama. Voice. The Miss Wheelchair USA pageant and the Dane Foundation have given me a voice for change. A voice that I can use not only for myself, but for every lady on this stage tonight and every person within the disability community. They can do that for you too. And we would love for you to become part of the Miss Wheelchair USA and Dane Foundation family.
Jamie Duglashan, Miss Wheelchair USA, All-Star, Louisiana. Connection. Miss Wheelchair USA has connected me with a remarkable network of like-minded women who have become lifelong friends and meaningful sources of support. Though we lead different lives and face unique challenges, we are a united united sisterhood of fierce disability advocates embodied in strength, resilience, elegance, and glamour, working to create a more inclusive world.
Patty Strong, Miss Wheelchair USA, All-Star, Iowa. Independence. Since I have become a part of the Miss Wheelchair USA pageant and the Dane Foundation, I have become more independent in the things I try to do and more confident in working with my community. And because of these experiences, I have become more independent, self-reliant, and willing to try new things.
Amy Bliley, Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin, USA, All-Star. Empower. Being part of the Miss Wheelchair USA organization and the Dane Foundation has empowered not only myself, but other women to be able to go out and advocate and educate on a particular issue that they feel passionate about, to make change in the world, to make connections with people and networking, to be able to make friendships that will last a lifetime, to go out and have the confidence to reach their goals and dreams that they may have felt they never could before. It's able to go out and teach people to let them shine. It's also in order to teach others to shine and not only myself.
Jen Awesome, Miss Wheelchair USA, All-Star, Minnesota. Confidence. 13 years ago, I started the journey of a lifetime, the journey of discovery and hope. A journey that will prepare me to fearlessly take on challenges in life, even when life gets hard. I found my true self through this journey. It gave me a boost of confidence. Confidence to be more assertive when advocating for myself or others, and to have no fear with what life brings my way. Voice, connection, independence, empower, confidence. These are just 5 of the many words to describe how Miss Wheelchair USA changes lives. Whether you're a potential candidate, sponsor, or volunteer, get involved with Miss Wheelchair USA and the Dane Foundation and experience your life change.
Thank you.
The Dane Dolls, thank you, Jen, Amy, Patty, and Jamie. The Dane Dolls team led by Michelle Miller, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Alabama.
Congratulations, ladies, and I love matching t-shirts. A little extra touch, and I love this competition. It's a new element this year. It really gives us new insight into how all these ladies are contributing to their community.
I agree, and it's neat. You get to see each contestant individually, their strengths and their gifts, but then collectively they solidarity and teamwork. It's really inspiring. Beautiful job, ladies. And it's very different, but certainly showcases these ladies' commitment to this program and the community as well. As we get ready for our next phase of competition, we're going to take an intermission here in the theater already this time. It's a chance for you at home to take a break and come back for the next rounds of team competitions and the onstage interviews of our Miss Wheelchair USA and Miss Teen contestants.
That's right, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Grab your popcorn. We're going to continue the competition of Miss Wheelchair USA. Stick around. How you guys feeling? I want to introduce Brooke number 2. Right, we disappeared for 15 minutes, full wardrobe change. I didn't even know this was an option.
Outfit change, but yet you have the same down suits.
That was, you tried. Sorry for my sad, same suit. Just the same full, I did spray it. Welcome back, everyone. Everyone at home and those watching us simulcasting on the Miss Wheelchair USA YouTube channel and Facebook Live. It's good to see you.
The first half of the show was packed full of amazing ladies with disabilities sharing their stories and creating an atmosphere for change. So we're going to continue on that path with more all-star team competition.
The first presentation is by the Bright Stars fundraising group. Please welcome all stars from Ohio, Wisconsin, Iowa, Louisiana, and Texas. Big round of applause.
Good evening. I am Diana Warren, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, and we are the Bright Stars.
Good evening. I'm Amy Bliley, Miss Wheelchair Wisconsin USA All-Star.
I'm Patty Strong, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Iowa.
I'm Jamie Duplessis, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Louisiana.
Hi again, y'all. I'm Kinda Felker, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Texas.
We came together as a team to do a fundraiser for the Miss Wheelchair USA and the Dane Foundation, and we chose to sell these fabulous products.
We sold t-shirts that come in 2 amazing colors, black and purple. We sold pens, ballpoint pens, purple ones, and we sold can koozies that came in 2 exciting colors. One was a summer 2-tone color, and one was a blue navy color. And they had the Miss Wheelchair USA emblem on them.
If you want to find out more about the Miss Wheelchair USA pageant, go to the Dane Foundation and you will learn about women and how they have a voice for themselves and others.
And how the Dane Foundation helps those with physical and developmental disabilities help get the quality of life items they need.
And I've got a fabulous bit of information for you. If you would like to purchase one of our amazing koozies to keep your drinks cool during this hot Ohio summer, or one of our great pens to write your own story maybe, then just visit our merchandise table outside the theater doors. Thank you all for your support.
We are the Bright Stars.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy, Patty, Jamie, Kenda, and the All-Stars who make up the Bright Stars team, led by Diana Warren, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Ohio.
All right, the Dollars for Dane team are up next with their fundraising presentation. Please welcome the All-Stars from Wisconsin, South Carolina, Louisiana, and Alabama. Here we go.
defines the word queen as a woman who rules a country, who usually inherits her position and rules for life. It also says a queen is a girl or woman who is highly respected or very popular. It also says a queen is a girl or a woman who receives the highest honor at an event or contest.
Miss World USA is all and above. We are more than queens, actually. We're sisterhood. We are together as this team come together to create money for Dane Foundation and Miss Wheelchair USA. We are thankful for all of those who have bought from us and gave us so much attention to the t-shirts and to, I forgot everything, and for getting us here today. Thank you, everyone, and Michelle, I'm gonna let you go.
A queen is also charitable.
Yeah.
She supports the Dane Foundation in providing quality of life items for the physically and developmentally disabled, even throughout the holiday season with our Project ELF. We took everything that embodies a queen and we put it on a t-shirt. Keep calm and be a queen to raise money for Dane.
Life can get chaotic, it can get stressful, it can be hard. These words are a reminder to all women to stay positive, be brave, keep your chin up, take a deep breath, and know that everything will be okay. Always remember that you are a queen and wear your crown proudly.
I'm Jen Ansem.
Go ahead.
I'm Jen Ansem, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, Minnesota.
I'm Melissa Adams, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, South Carolina.
I'm Michelle Miller, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, Alabama.
And I'm Danielle Shepard, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, representing Shreveport, Louisiana.
And together,
we are the Dollars for Dane. Thank y'all for listening.
Great job, ladies.
Thank you, Jen, Melissa, and Danielle, the Dollars for Dane team, led by Michelle Miller, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Alabama.
Yeah, we can certainly tell why these ladies were selected for the All-Star opportunity. They've got a great track record. They continue to do really great work. Maybe it'll be like a new version of you. I can see it.
I appreciate that very much better. And I love the banter, the conversation, the sisterhood, the support. It's really beautiful, to see. These ladies are all very committed to helping grow the Miss Wheelchair USA system and the Dane Foundation service. Wonderful job, ladies.
All right, we're going to take a short break to prepare for our interview competition, so stick around for that.
She sounded much too different. We're from two separate worlds, and he admitted she was partly right. But in his heart's defense, he told her what they had in common was strong enough to bond them for life. He said, look behind your own soul, and the person that you see just might remind you of me. I laugh, I love.
All right, welcome back. The first lady to represent the state of Delaware competed on this stage last year and was crowned Miss Wheelchair USA. She's had a busy year traveling, speaking, working with our team to develop the Limitless Creations Project, which will highlight the creativity of Miss Wheelchair USA contestants and others with and without disabilities. Welcome back to the stage, your Miss Wheelchair USA, Amy Simonson.
So, how's it going this evening and backstage?
All the ladies are very, very anxious and excited. But competing after this year and preparing, I get the energy all too well.
Just yesterday, it's been a year. You look beautiful, by the way. And we are now on to the next part of the competition. Take a minute and we want to acknowledge also the Mix Salon and Spa. Molly and her team have been working hard with the ladies backstage to help them feel their most glamorous with hair and makeup. So thank you.
And thank you, Mom, very much. I hope I get a free pedicure or something out. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We're ready for the first round of on-stage interviews with our Miss Teen and Miss Wheelchair USA contestants. This competition is being brought to you tonight by Uniquely You magazine. Amy.
Earlier today, all of the contestants competed in 2 rounds of interviews with all of the judges. The interviews will continue throughout the competition weekend. Each contestant will come out to me, and choose judges' names from this box. Then they will go to one of Brooke or Jeremy and have their question asked by the judge that they chose.
Part of Miss Wheelchair USA's job is to answer questions on the spot from media, audiences, political figures, and community members. The judges will be looking for how comfortable the contestants are answering questions on the fly and, of course, the content of their answers. The contestants' answers will be limited to 30 seconds. So let's get started with our first contestant, Carmen Lucia Gonzalez, Miss Wheelchair Arizona, USA. Let's see who your question will be coming from. It looks like Judge Matthew Hunt.
Hi, Carmen. Tell me, if you could make one spectacular thing change in the community, what would you do?
If I could make one thing change, that would change, I would have everyone do the barrier report, apply the barrier report, answer the barrier report that I have for STAY, Systemic Access, Intelligence, and Data. It's a nonprofit that I run for 3.5 years. And what I would like right now and forever would be everyone to answer any type of barrier that you're experiencing in every umbrella term for the disability community. Because what we do here in STAY, we create policy change through collective data. Thank you so much.
Very clear and decisive. Thank you so much. Carmen Lucia Gonzalez, Miss Wheelchair Arizona, USA.
All right, up next, we're joined by Amanda Daraso, Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, USA. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Good. Let's see who we've got here. You will be receiving a question from our judge, Chris Martin.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good. So just by being here, you're a leader. You're a leader in your community, you're a leader in your family. What is the most important trait of leadership, and how do you plan to implement that?
I think the most important part of being a leader on a team is to be an active listener and a collaborator with the team, and not to overrun things. So I think that actively listening, because not everything that you think is the right thing. So by listening to our community about what the needs are, and listening to the people in the disability community about what their needs and wants are, that's the only way to make a difference, is by sitting down and listening and having a conversation together as a team.
Thank you so much. Great. Amanda Daraso, Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, USA.
Here with me is another fabulous Amy, Miss Wheelchair Oklahoma, USA. Amy Tisdale, you are a vision in blue. You look beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a sequence. Did you like? I said beautiful. You got my joke.
I couldn't believe that literally went out.
Our question is coming from Judge Terry Koshram. Terry. Thanks, Terry.
Awesome, glad to be here. So my question is, if you had the opportunity to be interviewed by national TV, what would you hope to discuss?
I would hope to discuss my story, personal story, because I want to inspire other people that there is life beyond disability, and even if you become disabled, your life is not over. You can still have meaning, still be purposeful and beautiful. Don't stop living your life.
And you're an example of that. Thank you for living that. Amy Tisdale, Miss Wheelchair Oklahoma, USA.
All right, coming up next, Camille Scott, Miss Wheelchair North Carolina, USA. Hello, Camille. We got the sequence thing, it's a trend. I'll take the judge's name here. Let's see who you will be getting a question from. Our judge, Chris Hendricks. Hey, Chris. Hi there.
Hi there. My question for you, Camille, is, what is the thing that you love the most about yourself right now, and how would you use that to make the biggest impact as the next Miss Wheelchair USA?
Thank you for that question. The thing I love most about myself is my confidence, and I would use that to make a change and advocate for others who may not be able to advocate for themselves. I want to help others at the end of the day and ultimately make the world a better place. Thank you.
And yes, that's Camille Scott, Miss Wheelchair North Carolina, USA.
I'm loving all these dresses. Each contestant is so beautiful. Amber Stewart is Miss Wheelchair Maryland, USA. Hi, Amber. And I see your question, so we will find the name and the judge. It looks like Michael Eves has your question. Michael.
Hi. So when I was walking around all of your great displays that you had, I noticed that you wrote and released some books. Which one of those is your favorite and why?
Oh, goodness. I might ask you who's your favorite child here? It's very difficult to answer that affirmatively, but hopefully the first one, which is Kathy Sally, as a little girl, she used to celebrate birthdays. And that was because that was the first experience using AI to create the pictures. I created the illustrations as well as the text. So it was my first experience creating illustrations, and I have a lot of fun with that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I imagine the eye is going to continue to emerge and bring benefits. Wonderful answer. I love that you said it's so hard because each one is like a child. Thank you, Amber Stewart. She is Miss Wheelchair Maryland, USA.
And our final question this evening is from Miss Teen, or for Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio, USA, Izzy Boss. Hi, Izzy. Thank you. Let's see who will be asking your question. They really folded these to the point of we don't want to see. Okay, Mr. Rick Miller will be asking your question. Hey, Rick.
Is it great to see you tonight again?
Good
So
to
I'm
see
wondering,
you.
so I had a question, but I don't know how to ask you this because I was going to say, what would you tell your 10-year-old self? But I feel like that's like 2 years ago for you. So I'm going to say it this way. What would you tell young you from the stage tonight?
Well, I think just like be more confident and don't listen to what those haters say, because eventually you're gonna be doing this.
Perfect. Well said. Well said.
Very well said.
Impressive group, and that concludes our on-stage question competition for this evening. I think they did a fantastic job, Jeremy.
Amy, I'm just thinking back to a year ago when you had to do exactly that. What's your takeaway for how challenging it can be to take the stage and have to answer these questions?
Oh my goodness. This section was probably the most nerve-wracking portion of the entire competition for me. To this day, the girls I competed with last year still poke fun at some of my answers because I get tongue-tied very easily. And so they still pick fun, all in good favor, but yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You've done great. It worked out. It turns out the answers were great.
Yep.
All right, so for 30 years, the Miss Wheelchair USA organization has provided opportunities for women with mobility issues to have a national voice and a platform to speak from. There are many people who've been involved with this program from the very beginning, 30 years of volunteering to make this thing happen every single year.
This has been a great competition tonight, and while we go to commercial break, please take a minute to comment on our social media network. Vote for your Glamour Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award winner. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more of Miss Wheelchair USA.
The pageant world hosts more than 5,000 pageant competitions, but only 2 for women with mobility impairing disabilities. With the traditional spirit of pageantry in mind, Ms. Wheelchair USA recognizes that all women, despite any disability, can be glamorous and can exhibit self-confidence in personal, professional, and public life. Ms. Wheelchair USA has been going and growing since 1997. Founded by Lottery Locker, she believes that glamorous pageantry can include all women, and by providing a stage like Miss America and other well-known beauty pageants, she has led the charge for women with disabilities to garner opportunities for themselves while uniquely staging disability awareness and understanding. The Ms. Wheelchair USA pageant is presented by the Dane Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, and is supported by cash and prize donations, organizational and corporate sponsorships, contestant entry fees, and volunteer services. In the beginning, the pageant was only for Ohioans, but success encouraged its expansion to the national competition of today. Titles are won at a state, regional, and national levels. Ladies must be 18 years old, but there is no age limit or marital status requirement. Unlike other disability-based pageants, contestants must have a mobility issue, but may also have use of their legs. The Ms. Wheelchair USA program does not discourage ability, but instead celebrates the individuality of the women who wear the MWUSA crowns. Competitors start by entering an application package, which is judged, resulting in state and regional winners. Title holders then compete with other national finalists in a 10-day event held each July in Northeast Ohio. The national title holder is crowned following a week of activities, learning sessions, press appearances, rehearsals, and 3 nights of live on-stage production numbers and competitions. Contestants compete in private and round-robin interviews, platform and marketing speeches, appear in evening wear, and answer questions on the spot from community and celebrity judges. Ms. Wheelchair USA provides a national platform for women with disabilities to exhibit their own kind of glamour while encouraging and informing the viewers and all of those involved. The winners of Ms. Wheelchair USA reign in the service. In addition to their own platforms, participants are involved with the Dane Foundation and Ms. Wheelchair USA's 4 national tenants. Ms. Wheelchair USA wins a national speaking and appearance tour and management contract. Of course, there is a custom-designed crown, banner, and a prize package of gifts, gadgets, and opportunities. Some subscribe to the theory that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. According to the Ms. Wheelchair USA organization, beauty is found amongst women with disabilities that have overcome yet continue to offer help, encouragement, and understanding. They not only care for themselves, but believe that turning their personal storms into stories can and will impact the world in a unique way. Glamour, community service, self-confidence, a celebration of the achievements of women with disabilities. This is Ms. Wheelchair USA. To become a contestant, sponsor, or volunteer, contact Ms. Wheelchair USA headquarters today.
Welcome back to the preliminary night of competition for Miss Wheelchair USA. I'm Jeremy Parsons here with Brooke Taylor. And we're coming close to the end of tonight's competition. Now, during the break, we received an update on voting for the Glamour Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award. And here are the current standings.
Okay, North Carolina, Camille Scott, Ohio's All-Star, Diana Warren, and moving up is Maryland's Amber Stewart.
So we've got some fierce competition going on there as we move forward. So keep on voting, and you can be a part of that until halftime tomorrow.
That's right, there is still time to vote for your favorite contestant to win the Glamour People's Choice Foundation Award, so please do keep voting. And again, to vote, scan the QR code or visit thedanefoundation.org or MissWheelchairUSA.org, or go to any of our social media pages and use the link tree in the bio to get to our voting site.
There's literally every possible way to vote, and so you have no excuse to get out there and do it. This Wheelchair USA program, along with the Dane Foundation, proudly celebrates individuals with disabilities throughout the year and in many different ways. This year, we're proud to share the Miss Wheelchair USA program with teens with disabilities. We crowned our very first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Emmy Rabalais.
That's right. And Miss Wheelchair USA launched the Miss Teen Wheelchair USA experience last year and is being tailored to meet the needs of young ladies with disabilities that want to compete. The age division is 13 through 17, and applications for the next pageant season will be available at the conclusion of this weekend's competition. You can visit Miss Wheelchair USA, the website, for more information.
Now, last year, this young lady participated in the Miss Teen Wheelchair USA experience and has been here all week competing with the other contestants in this program. The next competition for her is the marketing presentation. So let's bring out Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio USA, Miss Izzy Boss. Let's welcome her.
My platform is social media and its effects on individuals with disabilities. As Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio USA, I am honored to represent the state of Ohio on the national stage at the Miss Teen Wheelchair USA competition. My platform, the impact of social media on the mental health of individuals with disabilities, focuses on raising awareness about the positive and negative ways social media influences self-esteem, mental health, identity, and inclusion for people living with disabilities. Through school presentations, community outreach, social media campaigns, and peer discussions, I aim to encourage young people to build healthy online habits, promote positive representation of disability, create digital spaces where everyone feels valued, respected, and empowered. I believe social media can be a powerful tool for connection, advocacy, and education when used responsibly and intentional. As a title holder, I am committed to promoting the mission of Miss Wheelchair USA by advocating for inclusion, accessibility, leadership, and equal opportunities for individuals with disabilities. I am also proud to support the Dane Foundation and its efforts to empower individuals with disabilities through advocacy, education, and community engagement. By partnering with organizations that champion accessibility and inclusion, I hope to help create a future where every person is recognized for their strengths, talents, and potential.
Great job, Izzy, fantastic, and this is it for first night as we ramp up into the next stage, the concluding of this evening.
That's right. And man, when that prompter comes up, we're going to keep on going. Here we go. There it is. It's you.
Our ladies have been working hard, we've been working hard, and talking about their platforms, making appearances, riding in parades, speaking at conferences and more, even with travel. There's so much that goes in that we don't know. They work so hard, and the contestants participating in many community programs, that paves the way for individuals with disabilities, especially women, and that's what we're seeing here. Along those lines, these women represent the U.S. and are confident in their opinions and their knowledge.
We are going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned for some more awards and the crowning of Miss Teen Wheelchair USA. We will be right back.
At 2 Men and a Truck, we'll treat you and your belongings like we treat our own grandmas. Whether we're moving you across town or even across the country.
That was so fast. And we're back.
Welcome back to the conclusion of the preliminary competitions of Miss Wheelchair USA.
Guys, we have had a great time tonight. We hope you at home enjoyed and learned from our national finalists. We can tell, of course, how hard they worked, and for the record, there is much more competition tomorrow. Don't forget about that. Let's bring back all of our competitors and congratulate them on a great night of competition here tonight. Miss Wheelchair Arizona USA, Carmen Lucia Gonzalez.
Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania USA, Amanda Paraso.
Miss Wheelchair Oklahoma USA, Amy Tisdale.
Let's hear it for Miss Wheelchair North Carolina USA, Camille Scott.
Miss Wheelchair Maryland USA, Amber Stewart.
And Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Izzy Foss.
From our All-Star competition, Jen Onsom, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Minnesota.
Next, from Wisconsin, Amy Glidey.
Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Shreveport, Louisiana, Danielle Shepard.
And Iowa has brought us Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, Patty Strong.
Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Ohio, Diana Warren.
Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Texas, Kenda Felker.
From South Carolina, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star Melissa Adams.
What an amazing group. And from Alabama, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star, Michelle Miller. The job of being Miss Wheelchair USA is a year-long commitment to platform. The Miss Wheelchair USA organization and the Dana Foundation, along with all of the individuals with disabilities that they represent. Our current title holder has done an amazing job of doing just that, offering photographs for those with disabilities to let them know their beauty and to build their confidence. She has been instrumental in expanding the reach of the Miss Wheelchair USA program, and she's not done yet. Please welcome back to the stage Amy Simonson, Miss Wheelchair USA.
Now, we have talked about the new Miss Teen Wheelchair USA experience. You have also met our first participant. Tonight, we are excited to crown our next national title holder. Izzy Foss, come on down. Where are you, Izzy? Where is she? No, she's right there. Oh my goodness. There she is. Izzy Foss, our new Miss Teen Wheelchair Ohio USA. Big hand for her.
bring sparkle and sequins and beauty and radiance here on the stage, and I am sure we will see lots of this young lady over the next year as she shares her platform of social media and youth mental health. What an important and needed platform. To book her for your school or your organization, you can contact the Miss Wheelchair USA organization for more information. Again, congratulations, Izzy. Throughout the Miss Wheelchair USA experience, I want to make sure she gets her crown secure. This is a very important part of the process. Throughout the Miss Wheelchair USA experience, there are numerous opportunities to serve and for all of our contestants to be recognized for their gifts and their outstanding efforts in various areas. And we are going to recognize some of these areas tonight. Make sure Izzy has her sash fixed, looking beautiful.
Congratulations, Izzy. Got it. Okay, time for some more awards. Are we ready? Tonight, the Photogenic Award is our first award. This award was judged by a professional photographer and selected based on the overall quality of the photo and how the photo projects the contestant's personality. Now, the winner of this year's Photogenic Award is Melissa Adams, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from South Carolina. Congratulations, Melissa.
Next, we would like to present the Saks Consulting and Investigative Services Exhibit Award. The Miss Wheelchair USA Exhibit Award is judged based on the contestants' exhibits that are located in our theater's lobby. The contestants are asked to develop an exhibit that communicates information about who they are, where they're from, and more. The winner of tonight's exhibit award is Camille Scott, Miss Wheelchair, North Carolina, USA. Congratulations, Camille.
Congratulations. We have two new awards that are based on a combined effort of social media, speaking engagements, participation scores, and resulting media efforts that were outstanding and recognizable. The first Best Media and Promo Effort Award goes to Amy Tisdale, Miss Wheelchair, Oklahoma, USA.
Congratulations, Amy. And thank you to Rayanne, our former queen, for helping with the awards. The second PR Media Effort Award is for one of our all-star contestants, and that is, congratulations to, that would be Patty Strong, Miss Wheelchair USA All-Star from Iowa.
Congratulations. All right, here we go. Our last award being presented tonight is the Phyllis Steiner Crew Award. Now, all of our crew is outstanding, and with Phyllis's passing, we wanted to acknowledge all the people who have contributed over the years. The Phyllis Steiner Crew Award this year goes to Marlene Martin. Yeah. She's getting the headset off, making her way out. Come on, Marlene, get out of here. What you don't see all during the show is Marlene and a host of other people off to the side, telling people where to go, panicking, mainly panicking. Actually, we're panicking, keeping us calm.
Well done.
Congratulations to all of our contestants this evening. You should be very proud. Tonight's show is coming to an end, but our celebration will continue right here tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The contestants will take the stage one more time for the last phases of the competition and the crowning of our new Miss Wheelchair USA.
And don't forget that voting is open until tomorrow evening for this year's Acura Memorial Foundation People's Choice Award. So please keep voting for your favorite contestant.
For our national finalists, our red carpet team, Brooke Taylor and myself, Jeremy Parsons, thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow night.
See you tonight, everybody, 7:30 p.m. right here at the Center Stage Theater on YouTube, Facebook Live. Good night. See you tomorrow.